And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. And you will know my name is
Science!
when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Bring out the gimp.
I think the gimp's sleeping.
Well, I guess you just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Brett, my man. For the record, the only drug that I've ingested recently is phenylephrine, which by the way is not nearly as effective as pseudoephedrine at relieving my sinus and allergy symptoms, and also it can make me a little wired. In response to your response to my video, I'd like to start by stating that my video was categorized as comedy. I doubt that a lot of people noticed that, or even watched the entire video, judging from the comments and emails that I received. I will state again that I am not a great theologian or expert in any particular field. Brett, you asked for specific examples to back up some of my statements. I started going back through some of your videos, getting all fired up, taking notes with the intention of going, "See here, right here," and then I realized that that was completely non-congruent with the motivation and intent behind the original video. My goal from the very beginning was to come at you
sideways,
to bring something to the table other than the standard, "You're going to hell, you're gay," and STFU. As for the comments on Osama bin Laden, David Koresh, and Aleister Crowley, this was blatant sensationalism. You're a musician and a reader, so you should understand that this was my hook. I wanted people to listen to the rest of the song. I don't think you're as dangerous or influential as any of these people. As for the missing link and Big Bang comments, you've got to admit that the missing link is still missing, has oomph. While it may be a bit of rhetoric on my part, secular scientists do continue to debate, refine, and offer different opinions on the who, what, when, where, and why of these two theories. I wholeheartedly agree with your statement that even science should be questioned, especially in light of the fact that most research is now funded by special interest groups and corporations. Continued funding is often dependent upon findings that are in line with their fiscal or ideological objectives. As for the comments about you lauding rhetoric as fact and presenting information out of context, I'm not accusing you of lying or even intentionally misleading people. You are a stream of consciousness style speaker. Sometimes you get carried away when presenting an argument and interlace emotional opinions and generalizations. Again, I'm not saying that this is intentional. I invite others to view your videos and form their own opinions. Hey, that's your style. Turn on the camera, push record, and there's something to be said for that. I can respect that. I choose to go a different route. I film it, and then I try to take out the rambling and off-topic discussion that way. The reason that I think it matters is because you are a leader, whether you want to be or not. It's kind of like Charles Barkley saying he didn't want to be a role model, but he was. People follow you, and they don't always seek out information on their own. You read the comments on these videos, it's obvious that a lot of people on both sides of this issue are misinformed or uninformed. I hoped by approaching things in a different manner that people would be inspired to do some research of their own or discuss things in a civil manner. I was in the military for 8 years, and I don't mind the insults or the coarse language in the emails or the comments section. But I'm begging you people to be more creative, especially the amazing atheist. Yeah, you owned that. I got mail, yeah. Didn't I hear you playing Halo 2 on Xbox Live with my 9-year-old the other day?
Try to be positive.
Is an advice on how to get popular on the internet at the 850 mark. I hoped to see a different side of you, to see if you could laugh at yourself. I think you can, and I think that my video annoyed and entertained you. I think you and I have a lot more in common than you might be willing to admit. If you feel inclined to respond, I would appreciate it and allow you the final word for now. I've got to get back to my videos about samurai monkeys and Darth Vader Legos with G.I. Joe heads. Best wishes to you and your family, and from time to time,
I'll be watching.